That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
You know?
But you know, you might as well honestly.
But the thing is, like
with vets like that, is more comes out. You might as well just be suing the industry.
Yeah.
Because in all reality, let's kick the real semantics. You did it everywhere you went. You know, so you might as well be suing the whole industry, not just WWE. Sue everybody. Which in the end, it's like really at the end. When you try to put it like that, and if you want to put the whole semantics on everything, really, you just have nobody to blame for yourself.
So you're the one who signed up for the matches.
Yeah. None of it just you're the one that said that okayed the fucking stunts. You're the one that okayed and went with everything.
Like, and you could honestly said, nah.
Hold on. How does it?
Okay.
All right, where was I at though? Oh no, the concussion thing. Right? Yeah. But like I said, they if they want to sue anybody, sue the whole industry. But in all reality, they gotta take self responsibility for themselves. Because unlike the NFL, you know, which in the end, the NFL like they settled and stuff like that. But like that's how I feel about it. Really, you gotta take responsibility for yourself. You're doing a fucking physical activity, whether it be a sport or sport entertainment. You're doing shit where you're liable to get hurt. You're liable to get injured and stuff like that. NFL wise, like the coaches are like get back out there, blah 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 blah. So they got a little bit more room and stuff. And then we didn't know what's it called. The science behind that. What's it called again? I don't even remember what it's called. Because there's a specific name for it. It's not just
CTE.
CTE. Yeah. There's a science. The science for the CTE wasn't always there. Mm-hmm. Even though, in some sense, to me, it's like it's kind of common sense. You can only take so much fucking concussions before it does something to your goddamn brain.
Your brain doesn't really like to go inside the head.
It's not programmed like that. But you know, like wrestling, like nah. I mean, in the end, like no one really forces you to do that shit. Mm. You know, what's it called? Like, you gotta take bumps, but no one forces. You're not fully forced to fucking take a chair shot to the dome.
Yeah, which is why they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Those reasons.
You're not fucking forced to go through a fucking table. Yeah. You're not, you know, in most degrees. I mean, sometimes they have the little stipulate, like, let's go to the table and stuff like that, or do this. But like, there's an agreement there. Would you feel okay with that or anything? It's like, you know. And to me, like, honestly, like, if there's not, you gotta go through this table, fucking wrapped with barbed wire, lit on fire and shit like that. And if you don't have the room to say, you know what, no,
hey, have fun.
Yeah, then get the fuck out and just leave from that promotion.
Yeah. Like what was it? The CVW, Combat Zone Wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, like they had Necro Butcher and
CZ. Yeah. CZW.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a hard time.
It's all good.
Like, remember that like Necro Butcher who like fucking had like fucking light bulbs. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Right?
Like, I mean, dude, I understand you have to feed your family and all that shit, and you want to be a wrestler, but at a certain point, it's like, okay.
One's enough's enough,
yeah.
Man.
I mean, that guy has fucking probably done total damage to his body.
Right?
Like Mick Foley. Mick Foley's even said, you know, that, you know, took years off his life because of all the shit he used to do.
Right?
The death matches over in Japan and shit.
Yup.
You know? Like, fucking blew his fucking ear off, half his ear off, and...
You know, but what's it called? At the same time, too, though, like... You know, because honestly, Mick Foley is a good example anyway. But he stopped.
Yeah.
And he knew when to stop, and he knew why he was pushing the envelope and stuff like that. And he chose. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
He chose.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting at. He chose to do this shit.
Yeah.
You don't see Mick Foley now like... now it's time for me to sue. I mean, granted.
I'm going to sue everybody.
I mean, granted, let's call it. Mick Foley was also wise with his money, and he stacked it and fucking made money and shit.
Be cheap.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, good. Good for him.
Yeah.
But, like, he also wrote books. He's, you know...
The man's educated. He was smart.
Yeah.
And he was smart with the whole thing. I mean, like, maybe I'm going to sound like a fucking hater and shit like that, but honestly, what it seems like toward the veteran wrestlers that are on that you know, on that list of
people are suing.
Yeah, and that group party of suing the WWE are the broke ass wrestlers that weren't really smart with their money, you know. And sorry, this is how I feel and how I see it, man. You know, and this the sue one federation or one corporation for injuries that you sustain over time and multiple fucking feds is really preposterous and really gross.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you don't like, Vince McMahon. I understand if you don't like WWE or WWF, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But to say, like, it's all their fault for all your fucking injuries is kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, you weren't in, like, Raven and Sabu weren't in WWF very long.
Nah.
So you can't say, oh, well, those couple years I was in there, I got all these injuries. Well, what happened the years before?
Right. And to be honest, like, when it comes to Sabu, I always forget that he was in WWE.
Yeah, it wasn't
because
very long.
that's how short he was in
it was
there.
Like a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And Raven, too. Raven wasn't in very long.
Raven was in longer than Sabu.
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
but even like that, by the time he got in all honesty, like, he wasn't doing nearly as much as he used to.
Oh, no, for example, Perry Saturn.
Yeah.
Perry Saturn, when he was in WCW.
Yeah.
Then he went to WWF, and they kind of killed his career with the whole mop thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they did that as, like, a punishment thing or something.
But, like, people, like, said, like, he was losing it at that point.
Yeah.
But, okay, what about his days in WCW?
Yeah, exactly.
Or, he was also in ECW.
Yep.
Chris Benoit, another example.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit had tons of fucking head trauma.
Yeah.
Well, because he did the flying elbow or flying headbutt off the fucking ropes.
And he took a lot of hard bumps later on too and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like he was also WCW, ECW. You can't just blame one company for all these
years of injuries.
Yeah,
and shit. Exactly.
It's multiple years of like before, during.
Yep. Even after,
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of concussions. I mean,
are you in the lawsuit?
Yes. And I even work in WWE.
Fuckers.
But you're responsible. I'm suing him and the NFL. No, but what's it called?
And
like
the WNBA.
But no. No, but I'm only using myself as an example because like that's my point. I'm taking full I would take full responsibility for it because it's my doing.
Mm-hmm.
No one told me, hey, you what's it called? You have to get in the fucking ring and fight.
Yeah.
That was my
choice.
That's my choice. I went in there knowing that injuries was a possibility and in some cases
death.
No, I was gonna say like in some cases were the reality of it. I got injured, and then that's the other one too. No one, there's possibilities of death even for what I do, and even with the wrestling and shit like that. Even though, like, what's it called? Like, it's choreographed and, determined and all that stuff like that. That don't mean shit. Them guys can still fuck up and kill somebody, You take the risk. That's your choice. Ultimately, that's your choice to go in there. You don't have to go in there, So if you get injured and shit, I mean, like, unless if, like, one can, possibly say, like, well, when I got injured, they didn't really, they didn't treat me good or what's it called, help me get the help I need or blah, 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 blah. Then that's different, though, or they forced me to keep going whilst injured and shit, That's probably one way to play it. But to say, hey, what's it called? Like, all my concussions were caused because of this, and then what's it called? Because I was being pushed to do stuff. I wasn't. It's like, nah. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it on that one. I don't know. And because like you could say that too, though. Like maybe more detailed in the lawsuit. Maybe they're suing for like shitty treatment, shitty follow up treatment. And options and stuff, but. I don't know, like, if for years, I mean, ain't that, like, one of the things, too? Like, a lot of wrestlers don't have health insurance and shit.
Yeah, well, a lot of it, like...
And they're...
I know, like, hold on. I'll bring up, see what we can find out about this lawsuit exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. As we noted, Bloomberg reported today that WWE was sued by dozens of retired wrestlers who are claiming that the WWE was responsible for neurological injuries they suffered from years of wrestling. You can go find the full lawsuit. Yada yada. So let me click here. All right. So here's the list of. I'm going to read you the list of people that are on this lawsuit. One. Okay. So Road Warrior Animal, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Paul Orndorff, both Junior and Senior Chavo Guerrero, Adam Bob, your boy Ahmed Johnson.
Hell yeah.
Kamala, Dave Hebner, Earl Hebner, King Kong Bundy, Ken Patera, Sabu, Barry Darsol, Bill Eddy, John Nord, Johnny the Bull, Henry Godwin, Princess Victoria, Judy Martin, Mark Jendrick, Axel Rollins Estate, Marty Jannetty.
See, I'm going to stop you right there, though. That's my point. If you really look at that list, it's a list of a bunch of broke-ass wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just looking to get a payday, man.
Shane Douglas is on the list.
The franchise, like I said, man, I was always a big fan of, actually a fan of.
I think of him, and I think of one match only, dude.
Which one?
The fucking Terry Funk match.
Terry
Funk fucking cut the fuck out his arm and was bleeding out like a fuck.
But what's it called? That's my point, though, man. Yeah. And that match wasn't in WWE.
Nope. Terry Funk's not on this list. Saturn is not on this list. Muhammad Hassan's on the list. One Man Gang.
But Terry Funk was another dude that knew how to manage his money decent.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
And that's my point. If you notice, a lot of the people on the list are
people
guys
bad with the money.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think Chavo was bad with his money, but I don't know. But like Earl Hebner, for fuck's sake, dude, you're a fucking ref. What bumps are you taking other than like every once in a while they bump you?
Right.
That's just someone who's like pissed at WWE.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. The big names on here: Snuka, Animal, the Guerreros. I guess you could put the Hebners, Sabu, Douglas. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
That could, top that I'm saying, that would be like big names. Like, oh shit, can't believe.
But I mean, like all those guys had. Obviously, anyway.
Yeah.
All those guys had prior careers already going way before WWE.
Yeah.
And that's really just what it comes down to, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, the Shane Douglas and Tory Funk match, man. That wasn't even that was in XPW.
Yeah.
That
That was a sick match.
And another one, man. That was in a federation that glorified the fucking hardcore shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, fuck, what's it called? Where you saw matches that had like 16 fucking ladders in the goddamn ring and covered in barbed wire and shit and explosives. They glorified the shit out of that style of wrestling and stuff, man. So, yeah. And
yeah, just since we're on like a wrestling little thing here, I've been listening to more Jim Cornette stuff. Dude, that guy.
I told you, it's fucking it's addicting, man. You can't stop after you listen to one.
I mean, he brings up some good points. So
yeah,
he curses like every other word.
Yup. No, we cuss bad. Like Jesus
know, right?
fucking Christ,
dude. If he was here with us, we'd be like, "Oh my god, get some soap."
My word, you kiss your mother with that mouth, sir? My lord.
But to hear him go on Vince Russo and shit.
Oh man, he loves Vince Russo. I say that sarcastically.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah, he's fucking hilarious, man.